矿石，感觉铁矿石是最重要的。
On the table, you
钢
see
什
a
么
bowl of
东西都需
water,
要钢。
a rough soap, and the water reflects. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek.
哎，来
Oh
一下，
no,
来一下，
that's not how a grown man shaves.
加跑秀，
乱讲。
Stop, for crying out
乱
loud.
讲，加跑秀。
You're gonna cut your own throat.
B 在哪里？耳机
The razor lands
啊
with a
，NPC 在门
clang.
后面呢。
A
没
rip.
想到，
然后
对啊，对，
那边有村庄哎，
这边还是哪边？
你那边
An old
不知道
mirror
这边。
hangs on the wall. You see
左边是哥布林，右边是军装，下边是里面。
The porter reel is just what you needed. You press the large button. It
Yeah,
sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing, a simple, melancholic, telling you about the tiniest
我们
church
干
insists
那
on
个
a
门是往外
click.
开的，是啥小？还有床，反人类设计耶，这个屋子门是往外开的。
什么烂门？
商人史密斯，他可以买小瓶药哎，哦，牛排哎，一个3930块，而且他有卖铁锭哎，一个180，
什么价钱？
一罐水180，铁锭一个180哎，多买一点，我还不够钱。学者不是的，铁匠加法加尔，要给我原木吗？
Hi,
给
officer.
你2个原木。
Anything I can help you with? The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Let's see.
给他2个原木，要给我2个前掌石板，
I don't think I know what these
所以它
are.
是随机
Care
交
to
换。
elaborate?
随机的
Aha.。
他
Like
他会
two
跟你
old
讲，他
guys
会
have
给你
been
什么？
wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense. Don't really
好
know.
好哦，
Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Where are you? What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
啊！不要再反人类设计门了，那个门都是往外开的。
That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only kept who has a pen in everything. Here you go. I shouldn't have. Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's. So, unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
肩上很重，
It's to intimidate folks. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men, what makes you think we haven't? The truth is, that goes for men too. But they put on an act.
That does not go for real
太好表
men.
演，
It does not go for
Oh, yeah.
you. Show her.
我
Show
叫
her
跑去
the
越快的男人
wonder.
要跑过去。
Oh? Believe me, everyone here is a proper man.
Sounds like she prefers her men to be less real.
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used. Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were gone.
喂，我要翻越一个山，马
It
上过去。
absolutely does.
No,
什么
no.
边后
There's nothing to
边后面
find. He's dead,
还是你要踩
lost to the
到
waves.
火的上面，就不会的。
He didn't respect the sea.
这样会痛。
Went out there drunk like a
Right.
skunk.
Check
Now,
my top.
before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on.
大
She
家
really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
动啊，头都不对有，我要用把头。
然后打我，
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with
还有
melancholy.
那个紫色的，
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a tub. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
这些帮
Better.
你打爆一下。
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
有功诶，一气功，暴击的一击。这边有那个食材，你要拿。醋盐。
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed.
Oh.
靠呀！
Where did you get?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing.
She doesn't want you to.
I hid them. The
My
twins were
God.
gonna.
We are going to need those gloves.
Oh.
可以捡。
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. Yes! I am. Little Lily. You know my mom? Uh-huh. Mom is great. You know what's... yeah.
什么那什么东西？
Yes. I
要
am.
不理。
Uh-huh. Everything.
狗不理，
Yes. They look the same. They look... It's a growl.
You might be able to get on
Now,
Bart's
now,
good
now,
side
now.
if you replace the broken skewer
yeah,
you
oh,
almost
yeah.
certainly broke.
装，
I don't know.
把我技能调一下位置，好不好？
She twirls the furry doll around.
It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has
现
seen
爆
better
头
days.
头发，
Yes. Lammy has
Maybe I'll
lived a
know.
long life. Lammy was it?
这
yes.
个跑速技能，
Bye.
靠边。慢。
来冲啊冲啊！
痛痛。
法，
Weather
We can
has
go
not been
create a
kind
water
to Lily's little sandcastle.
哦哦，
The
直
once
接给我
mighty
滴
tap,
洪水
the
哦！
walls and floors give way to the giant.
Congratulations.
无限洪水，
不是，还是那个浇水的那个
原来是那个水。
Create water。
As you fold your fingers into a
刚刚有
fist,
个箱子，
you realize you could
Yeah,
knock
yeah, yeah.
anyone out with one. The
How about the
hardened,
Tiger
vitreous
King?
enamel at
Yeah,
once
yeah,
sleek
yeah.
and light.
哎，
At
台飞
it，may be a while
哎，
before
丢下蛋，
重
all.
生啊！
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to. For the day you have to fight someone covered.
我看看 F 的时候还丢下蛋。
这个是轰炸机，
元素粉条你不需要这个吗？
他们好像有些人做中会用到。
然后我一打就掉，因为我打我点那个掉落加倍的
多剑，
键，拉风一下。
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street.
好，解毒药哎、
所以这里面会用的。
但是跟我们讲我们要解毒就对了。
很多解毒药，
太解了吧？对，前面好像不是石头人呢、是花王呢、
哇，
哎，冲啊！魔力不足了。
被晕了，被晕了！
解毒一下，解毒一下。
不要！
弹幕游戏。
Heavy Heavy wooden doors,
最后
more than
要死
twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular seaworn ornamentation, the carving on the door, the surface is smooth,
被堵
feels
死
exceptional.
了。
300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too.
足协
The
一样，
padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that
还
one
好
of the
可以，
screws
我滑
is
翔翼
this
加滑的时候
cheap-looking
可以不
padlock.
解。
It'll be easier to break the staple than
外
the
挂
lock.
了，
Also, that
What
sticker is in. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you. He takes off his glasses.
No.
他也帮我补血，
Looks like a dead man smiling.
错，有人不错
Suggests junior delinquency. For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined these acts aren't called crimes as they. I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling.
哦
Now，it's
他
stuck
丢
to
地
your
下的球会
thumb.
帮我补血，
太爽。
Looks like today was a gold star day. Nothing happened.
I don't
防
think
线
High
球会补
above,
血，地
the
下
wind
球。
wraps the church in
其
its
实他
rush.
在
There is
The lieutenant looks at the
为
padlock.
什么有一个
He didn't hear you up.
因为我
if you
放的，
really
因为我要
think
飞
we
起来，
should
我
get
才
in
能
there,
补血。
we need to find some other
外
way.
乡的？
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the east wind?
哎，外乡的，
花瓣
行吗？花瓣我要
那干嘛
什么的花瓣？
好像可以做法杖。
A metal payphone
我看一
under
下，我
a.
想要
拿你拿，
You hear the tone. The machine
看一下古龙
calling.
的花瓣，
Still, this feels end of tone.
是这方向吗？
他应该会写可以做什么？
我想这个已经倒了，我们还可以继续倒吗？
重进可以，就是我是说重进那个世界。
哦，
Her voice. You get a
等
sinking
下可以重
feeling.
新就对了。
It makes you look if Lieutenant
Why?
Pitsuragi
鉴
overheard you.
定宝箱，
To your relief,
哦
he，did not.
先把好
只是宝
东西拿，
宝箱只能
拿回
拿一次。法杖啊，掉
啊，王可以一起打就是了，
对，
好想啊，
钢锭，一个钢锭太冷，
哎，
才
好东西都被拿光了，
没有，我都捡一捡不，因为我觉得这些都大兵。
我完全没有捡过弓哎，一弓不会用掉，也用球的，
自己做比较强。
有滑。哎，我突然间卡在小身上，
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with you officers.
比较
Come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Khan Heilostam.
一起打
Nice
到
to
手。
meet you.
Yes, hypertext.
他是要
He's just
好几
making
次
up
才能解啊。
fancy words.
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitor. Yes, hi.
He's just
相
No,
头
I
没死，
can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of him, of course. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to
Yeah,
run
he sounds
Orbis on
halfway.
his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is what...
this man is your heart.
Aha! But it's not just any... What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt
原来
Electric.
是太狂，
Hold on. What's R&D? It looks old.
Apologies, it's an acronym for research. You're
Little
probably
bump,
more
how big?
familiar. That's not surprising.
这个是
Only
可
a
以挖
vestigial
沙
ink. They started out as a midway. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution, which is a feat of engineering,
I mean,
even
I can't
today's
walk.
giants.
干嘛呀？
Indeed.
坏坏哦，
the revolution.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary
Yeah,
government
Gita.
liquefied their assets
Gita
and
is-
expropriated. All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory.
yes, to lure in. Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark. They used them for military communications. But also, what's the Mars Decree? I mean, the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world government. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize. Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But 10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant.
Wait, did he just say what? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator... In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort, but perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device... Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine... Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Feld playback. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all... But of course, what else? I do have some money, yes, but that's not what...
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiled.
Of course, Detective, I wouldn't have assumed anything else. Matter of fact, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department... If not, then you definitely should. If not for tips and tricks, then just for theoretical curiosity. Anyway, that's just a little... Sure, what's on your... But of course. No, thanks to you.
我怕会用不够。
也是看话
You see, a one
靠人哋妖對咁，想剪鬧風。哦，他那个是部分是在那个山洞里面，你要挖
someone
开才看
has
得到。
left the cloth, if you can still call it streaked with
刀
Please
子
tell me
直接
you're
把
not
那个
taking
大
that
石头
with
挖
you.
开就看得到了。
It's a guano
Okay, start
encrusted
that, yeah.
jacket.
铁质处呢？
There's some tear. 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with
我
genuine
拿到一根
sadness.
加酒棒子。
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. You see traces of mayonnaise. A man lies on the boardwalk. His limbs, half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully, he's wearing. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card.
good. We should take a look at that library.
The man has fallen through a crack in the... You have to be quite inebriated to fall that. His expression is dark. Height, 170. He was just about to head home. The first step back home, there's some dried blood on the metal bench. Right where the corpse is, a dried chunk. This is where he came out of himself.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal.
They screech under your feet. A 0.75 liter Tallulah vodka. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol.
Tear all around. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time.
True. It feels Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The blackness of death.
He ate the whole pack, right? I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young fart. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this, but that's just a
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now, this is an omen, a sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
Well, at least you're not married.
Or what?
But let's try to not run ahead. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A true... Oh yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol. But I think that death arrived through No, I don't see...
Yes, but what if...
Without any further... What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably... They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the... Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep... It does seem to be a pretty straight... From where I stand, I can see two options. A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause... I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest. Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the state...
又是打花王哎，他前面几个有剪一样。
又花。
等下丢那个绿色球球真的很爽，那拍不行。
The library card is folded into... Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil.
哇
Most of these titles. If lost, please return the card to the library.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn it.
哦，他会加，他红球会加攻击力。
他会帮你上报。
好爽哦！他现在烧起来了，救命哦！
An old door worn by elements.
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast.
啊，我被
She
毒
said
血
it was，
好
from
痛哦！
超痛的。
然后扯，现在是怎样？
哦，好
作，弊的
哎呀，富婆就是要从点内偷跑一次。
现在是怎样？作弊的是不是？不然我的
哇，
世界，
想要气人家睡人家瞧你。
不然我的世界，跑去
哎，好扯，人不在，大家涌进你的世界。
还是把复活图腾改成自由的男人。
对了啦，来我的，
下
你们那个有进度吗？
然后我们只是想挖一些东西回去。
没有啊，我哪一个差不多。进度随便按一下就有。
挖一些的。
你不是说要读书吗？
啊，
有学长的肛门。
学长根本又怎样？
又深又黑。
嘿嘿嘿。好扯，讲一下说你学长。
唉，我开